Big conglomerates like Samsung and Hyundai power the engine of South Korea's economic growth. But alleged collusion between the companies and politicians led to the current criminal trials of former President Park Geun-hye as well as Samsung's heir apparent. Now, South Korea's new president, Moon Jae-in, wants to reform what are known here as chaebols.
Small businesses and consumers are not taking into consideration that they are growing alone and they don't give a big enough share of the pie to the workers.
What sort of reforms are needed?
In the case of the recent Samsung merger, the problem was that it was related to the succession of the business administration, the process of inheritance. They are using the National Pension Fund for private company business. It's a collision between politicians and business people.
Chaebols have transformed the South from one of the world's poorest countries to one of the richest in just a few decades. Reforming the big chaebols is seen as crucial to revitalizing the economy here, in which the big conglomerates account for about 80% of South Korea's GDP.
They have too much economic power through these cross-holdings or pyramid investment structures so that they are over-diversified. That is one criticism. The other one is not so transparent control or governance structures.
Without a majority in the parliament, it will be difficult for Moon to pass the reforms. And not all analysts believe they will make a big difference anyway.
How you help these small, medium-sized companies to grow globally so that they can be more competitive, also they can generate better jobs. Those are the probably more practical solutions. But this chaebol reform is too much political. It's good for their political gains, but not good for the economic solution.
Too big to fail, and according to some, too big to reform. But the government has made it clear it will soon try to make the country's most iconic firms dance to a different tune. Barton, CGTN, Seoul.